Hey everybody, I'm here. So, how's it going? Just waiting for everybody to show up and then we'll get down to business. So, let's see if we can't pull up Tumblr. Oh, it's already pulled up. Got it. Okay. Just waiting for everybody to show up. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Just getting in, getting comfortable. It looks like I'm having a hard time getting comfortable. It's because I have a pinched nerve in my lower back that's been acting up. So I put some BioFreeze on it, taking some ibuprofen. So hopefully I'll be comfortable through this whole thing. Looks like you guys can hear me okay. So just waiting for everybody to get in. Is anybody drinking right now? I'm drinking. Got my queen glass. Can't really see it, but got my queen glass ready. Hello, Wayward Nerd. Yay. Once we get some more people in here, I'll start talking about what I was going to talk about, but I'm going to tell you guys some stuff that's been going on. It's been kind of quiet on, a little bit quiet on Tumblr lately because we had a cashier leave at work, and we're training the new cashier right now, and so that's been a process, but she seems to be working out really well. She has a brain in between her ears, so that's always really, really good. She's coming along really nicely. She's really sweet, and she actually I was like, you have to, because me and the other cashiers that are down there, we all love Supernatural. And so I told her, I was just like, you're going to have to put up with us talking about it. And she was like, what's Supernatural? And we were just like, dude, you have to watch it. And then so she went on her break and she said she watched the first 3 minutes and she was hooked. And I was like, yes, another one. So, so that was pretty cool. And she's like, well, I've got a bunch of other shows I got to watch, and I'm definitely going to watch it. And I said, cool. So it's one more person converted. And, let's see what else has been going on. Let's see. Wednesday was Lord Winchester's birthday. He turned 30, so we celebrated last night. His family came into town, and we all went out to dinner. So that was nice. Getting to see my in-laws. We try to get together as often as we can with everybody's schedules. But yeah, we all got together and had something to eat and lots to drink. I had 2 peach Bellinis. It was delicious though. It tasted like a smoothie. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Let's see and then Saturday, we're having my youngest nephew's birthday party. He's turning 5, and my baby's turning 5. I don't know what I'm going to do now. He's going to be a big boy. And I mean, his brother's already a big boy. He's 6. So we've got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. So I actually have his birthday presents, and I was going to show them to you guys because they're actually pretty cool. We've got the Big Book of Dinosaurs. This is a dinosaur themed party. So we've got the Big Book of Dinosaurs, which it looked really cool to me. And then we've got, his mom requested dinosaur sheets. So we've got some dinosaur sheets that we're going to give him. And it was between this or this one's got a blue background. And they had another one that had a black background, but I thought this was way cuter, the dark blue. And what else do we have? We've got souvenirs from Nashville that I'm excited to show you guys. That's the giveaway hat. I'm going to put that right there. This is really cool. These are Dean's keys. And so we've got the key to the Impala with baby's birth date stamped on it. get a silver bullet. And then we've got this, which is supposed to be the key to the bunker. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we got that. What else? What else did I get? Here's my book that I got. This is the scrapbook I'm going to be working on. And they had a couple of choices, but this one stuck out to me the most. So let's see. We've got, and there were some stickers that came with it too. So we've got NashCon 2019. Hi, Adopt Don't Shop Pets. Nice to see you again. And let's see, I've got some more stickers that I haven't used yet. And then we've got my weekend pass with everything. Oh, I didn't realize that this was done on the back too. This is pretty cool. I didn't see this. So that's pretty cool. We got that. And then what else do we have? And then these are all the stickers that I got while I was there. So we've got Wayward with all the girls on it. Look at Kaya attached to Claire's leg. And then we've got Patience over here. And then Alex right there. I was just as Alex the first day that we went. And then we've got Donna. And then Jody right here freaking out. I'm going to get it a little bit closer so you guys can see. The Kaya on Claire's leg is what sold me. I was like, I have to have this. And then we've got the Impala's license plate. And then we've got I Love Hugs, because I do love hugs. We've got our plaid squirrel, and then we've got our moose and the squirrel. And then we got these were double-sided things that they were handing out. This is the poem that we read because Misha's favorite poet passed away pretty recently. So we read one of her poems. It's on the back of this paper right here. And then this was given out during the concert along with this little thing right here. It's actually a little bitty light, and it actually made like a rainbow on the screen. So that was pretty cool. Let's flip back. And yeah, it says Rainbow Effect right over here. And this is double-sided, so then I can take it out anytime and like flip back and forth with it. And then we've got our 300 sign that we held up for them, because it says at the bottom, you can't really see it, but at the bottom it says, congratulations to Jared and Jensen on 300 aired episodes of Supernatural. Raise this sign and cheer after the boys do their jump at the end of their musical intro. Hi, Catherine. Glad you're here. So we held this up and they were all just like, wow, they really love the movie 300. And you can see my lipstick mark on it because this is the day I was dressed as Daphne. So that was my super secret costume that I was telling you guys about. And then we've got our Fam Jam page right over here. These are our friends that we met while we were in Nashville. There is Lovely Fantastic, and there is Haley right there. And then there's me and Chloe. And then there's us. She's dressed as Crowley, and I'm dressed as Cass. And she got some looks because she had like full satanic jewelry on, and then she's got, you can see it you can kind of see it in the picture right here by her eyes. She's got an upside down cross right over there. And we got in the elevator on that would have been Saturday. So we got in the elevator on Saturday, and there was this woman, and she was just like, when she saw Chloe, and then we were leaving the elevator, and Chloe said she just went like after we got out of the elevator. So that was pretty funny. But yeah, we got some looks while we were out like that, but it was awesome. Like it was great. And then I was in the Castiel cosplay contest, and I didn't win, but the girl that did win was really, really nice. She was like, I don't know, she was in her teens, but she was really, really sweet. And then this picture we took right before the concert, and we're all wearing the same bracelet. Like Chloe and I got ours as like, oh, we'll have matching bracelets. And they had the same bracelets that we did. It was crazy, like how much we all had in common. And let's see. And then there's us with our battle buddies. She has a moose and I have a squirrel because reasons. And then there's us in our Daphne and Velma costumes. We had so much fun dressed as Daphne and Velma, and that was the idea going into it. This right here is what started us going to Nashville, because we had just seen the episode and we were hooting and hollering about how funny it was, and we had such a good time watching it. And then I was like, you know what we should do? I was like, we should go to Nashville dressed as Daphne and Velma and get our picture taken with Jared and Jensen. And she was like, you know what, we totally should. So we had our photo op tickets before we had the actual tickets to go to the con, and we were just like, we are going, like, doesn't matter what's going on. And so we bought our tickets, and we were super, super excited. And Nashville is like 4 hours from Atlanta where we are. And so we just drove up there for the weekend, and we stayed in the resort the whole time, because there was really no reason to leave. So because they have like everything. If you've never been to the Gaylord Opry Resort, they've got like restaurants, they've got bars, they've got even got like shopping places, and it's connected to the Grand Ole Opry. But we didn't go there because we had so much that we were doing, and like a bunch of people that we were wanting to meet, and then we met our friends, and it's so crazy how much like Haley and Lindsay are like us, because it's a blonde and a redhead. The redhead is 30 years old, and it's the person that got the blonde into watching Supernatural. And Chloe's 23, I'm 30, and Lindsay's a redhead, I'm a redhead, Haley's a blonde, Chloe's blonde. So we were just like, whoa, like, get out of our heads. And so that was a lot of fun getting to meet them, and they're our Kentucky doppelgangers, and now we are like bonded for life. And so the concert, of course, was amazing. And Matt got up and sang Seven Nation Army, and then let's see, Brianna got up and sang, I don't know what song she sang, and then let's see, and then Kim sang that I Love It song, I don't care, I love it, I don't care. Yeah, excuse me. And but she did a really good job, and then Ruth got up and sang too, and she did really, really well. And I was like, is Jensen gonna sing? Is Jensen gonna sing? And he didn't, but he did sing during their panel. He sang a little bit of Sweet Home Alabama, and so that was nice. That was a good little treat. And then so then Sunday we had to pack up the car because we were checking out on Sunday, and so we dressed up, and we went downstairs, and we had a bunch of people compliment our costumes. And we actually had a few people that wanted to take pictures with us, so that was pretty cool. And I had told Chloe going into it, I was like, don't be surprised if somebody wants to take a picture, because I've been to cons before. Like there's one in Atlanta called MomoCon, and that's the one that I normally go to. My brother goes to Dragon Con and stuff like that. If you've seen pictures of a Cloud and Tron crossover costume, that's him, and that's my brother. So he's really heavily into cosplay, and so this was her first convention. She's never been to a convention before, and I'm glad that we started her out on something kind of small-ish. It was smaller than what I thought, because I thought that it would be big, kind of like MomoCon, but it's actually, on a smaller scale, but I liked it better because I felt like there was, more to see and more to do and more people to kind of interact with. And so Sunday, Jared and Jensen get out and do their panel. And I'm telling you, when I saw them for the first time, you can hear me on the video, and I'm just screaming my face off. Like, I was like, I've watched these guys on TV for 5 years, and now I'm breathing the same air as them. I was totally fanning out, and it was awesome. Like, they are just, watching them interact in person after seeing it on, video for so long was just like, oh my God, they are exactly that same way, like in person. And so so then it was, con was over with, and then wait. No. we were at Richard Spate's panel, and I got to ask him a question. So and I asked him about the episode Just My Imagination. It's one of my favorite episodes, if not my favorite of the entire series. And I asked him if he had a favorite imaginary friend, and he said his favorite imaginary friend was Sully, and mine is Sparkles, just the Manicorn one, because I was just like, Manicorn? I never would have thought of that as a child. So, but I thought that was really funny. And he was really, really sweet. Like, and he was like, speaking directly to you. They all did when they answered questions. And then Chloe started a Ruth going around because her question to Ruth was, what makes you happy? And then so Ruth was like, well, what makes you happy? What makes you happy? What makes you happy? Going around the room asking what makes people happy. So that was pretty cool. And she asked Richard the same question. His question and his answer was wrestling with his boys, which I was like, oh, because I can kind of relate to that. Wrestling with my nephews is a sport, but it's a lot of fun. And so then once the con was over with, that was when they were going to start doing Jared and Jensen photo ops, and we were number like 200 and something, so we didn't have to wait like a super long time. But once they broadcasted what number, we took off, because we were just like, we gotta go, like, this is why we're here. And so we were run up the stairs. We're both wearing heels because between us we're itty bitty. And she's like 5'1", I'm 5'3", so we're running around in these like huge heels. And so we run up the stairs, and then we flash the ticket, and we get in the line, and then we're just waiting in line. Everybody in line is super nice, and we're just kind of chit-chatting. And then we got to see Cliff, and that's a big dude. Like, that's a big dude. Like, I've seen pictures of him, but seeing him in person, holy shit, that's a big dude. And so we're just waiting. We get in the room, and then they have where you can put all your shit down. And so she puts our shit to the side. And then once we kind of get in the room, all I can see, you can't really see anything because they've got like a photo backdrop, and then they've got lights and like a table right there where people are putting all their shit. And all I can see like is hips. And I'm like, whose hips am I staring at? Like, whose hips am I staring at? And then so we get a little bit closer, and I realize it's Jensen. And I was just like, oh my God. And like, it was probably a little bit creepy how much I was staring at him, but I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, he's so handsome. Oh. And I'm just like, oh my God. And like, we're getting closer, and then we had picked out the pose that we were doing while we were waiting in line to ask Rich a question. And I was like, this is the one that I want to do. And she agreed. So, and actually she picked it out. So, so we had the photo pulled up, and we had to keep the phone like this so that it didn't look like we were like videoing the boys or anything, because they're just like, no, you can't do that. And so we showed it to the handler, and the handler was like, okay, just keep the phone, like this. And I'm still like locked on Jensen. I'm just like, yes, he is. He is like, I don't know. He is incredibly gorgeous in person. Like, the pictures don't do him justice. Even his Instagram pictures don't do him justice. He is unbelievably handsome. Oh my God. And then I get it closer to Jared, and I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, this man is so tall. He is so very, very tall. And then so we get up, and it's our turn to get in the photo. I got straight for Jensen. I'm sorry, Jared. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to hug you, but I went for Jensen. And I go straight to him. I've got my hand on his shoulder, and you can see it in the picture, which I have, and I'm going to hold it up here in a second. But they show him the pose like this, and he kind of like leans down a little bit, and he's just like, yeah, that's fine. I'm close enough where I can see the scruff on his face and the gum in his mouth. That's how close we were. And then I kind of like, I use my left hand to like touch his chest to get his attention. And then he kind of like bends down a little bit when he realizes I'm talking. And I told him, when you said life itself is worth fighting for, I actually got the quote wrong, but anyway, I said, when you said life itself is worth fighting for, that got me through a really rough time. Thank you. And so he's like right here so he can hear me. And then he kind of pulls back. This is his face. He pulls back and then he just smiles, like this big, gorgeous smile. And I got to see the crinkles by his eyes. I got to see his face light up. That was a moment for me. And then we took our picture, which I have. I'm actually going to take it out of the sleeve so you guys can see it. And even though you've seen it online, I'm still going to show it off because I can't get enough of it. There we go. And then that's us. He is the freaking sunshine. He is. And then Chloe's over here having her own moment with Jared. Because look at them cheesing. They are cheesing so hard. And then me and Jensen are just like, this all around is just such a good picture. I didn't even know my hand went back. I didn't even know that my hand went backwards. I just remember my hand going this way, and I don't remember what I was holding on to, like, because I'm too busy staring at Jensen and just like locking that face in my memory forever. Because he just, baby, you light up my world like nobody else. So they make us leave, which I didn't leave. I wanted to stay there forever and just stare at him, and but they won't let me do that because, you know, they have other people to take pictures with. They have families to get to, and I'm just like, but. And then so I take precisely 2 steps backwards and bump into something, and I'm trying to figure out what I just bumped into, and then I turn around and I turn like this, and there's Jared. I bumped into Jared, and then I did the bump, and I'm just like, what? And then I turn around, I'm staring at his collarbone. Like I'm like this, and I had to look up to actually see him because he's so tall. Like the top of my head came to his chin. And again, I'm in 5-inch heels. So he's so tall. And then I was just like, and I just, told him, I was like, nice to meet you, Jared. Love you. You're amazing. And then they shoot us away. And then we were just, after that, we were in tears. We were just like, we just met our boys. Like, these are our boys. Like, and we just met them and they were fantastic. And so that was definitely a moment for both of us. We were just so happy to be there. And then they were genuinely excited to be there. And she just said that, Jared was just so wonderful. And he gave her a huge hug. And I'll have to let her tell the story because I was too busy focused on Jensen. I'm just like, woohoo with him. But yeah, she had her own moment with Jared, and, just, and I had my moment with Jensen, and you could just tell how present they were and how just genuinely nice they are. So that was I've been to meet and greets that I paid for, and sorry, I'm getting hot because my hair is so thick and so long. It just start to get overheated after a little bit. But anyways, yeah, they were both just super present, and they were both in the moment with us, and just I can't get over that, like I said, I've been to meet and greets that I paid for and didn't get that much good interaction, and that was truly life-changing for me and for her as well, because we talked about it and we were just like, this is amazing, and we're coming back next year. So Jared Dunson, we're coming for you next year too. That's what she said. But so I would get yes. He has that effect on everybody. And then I'm also trying to get this biofreeze going again because, like I said, I've got that pinched nerve in my lower back. But yeah, he was just ugh. If I could have gotten about like 10 more minutes with him, I would have been happier. But like we had to get our picture and leave Nashville because once you go to a con and get a photo job, yes, yeah, that's exactly why we've decided that we're getting more photo ops because we've got plenty of merch. Like I've got 1,900 Supernatural shirts, and I got the other decal. I got decals for my car. I've got the Devil's Trap on one side, and then I've got my I Heart Squirrel on the back window of my car. And then this girl thought my pizza delivery girl thought I actually loved squirrels, and she was like, "Are you the one that has I Heart Squirrel on or I Heart Squirrels on the back of your car?" I was like, yes. And I immediately thought she was talking about Supernatural. She goes, "Oh, I love squirrels too, rock on." And I was like, it's Supernatural. And she was just like, "They have squirrels on that show?" And I was like, "No, it's one of the main characters' nicknames." And it was super, super awkward for both of us. So she likes squirrels and I like a squirrel. Oh, speaking of squirrels, I should get my battle buddy, but no, he's in the bed, which is behind me. So he's in the bed. That's where he stays, and his name is Dean. Yeah, that's absolutely surprising to nobody. His name is Dean, and but yep, we're going back next year, and we're getting our photo. We're gonna get our goal. Our goal is is for me to get my photo op with just Jensen, and her to get her photo op with just Jared, and then we'll get the two of them together again. They have squirrels on that show. Well, they have a squirrel. Does that count? I mean, I guess so. But yeah, we that's our goal for next year, and I've already started saving up. And my husband was like, "You're going next year? You already went." And I was like, "How many years in a row did we go to MomoCon?" And it's the same thing, and so he was like, "Okay, I mean, whatever." And so he just goes with it. It's just better if I'm like, it's just go with it. It's fine, honestly. I'm in complete control of my life. Okay, so the real reason why everybody's here, or maybe, is okay. We're gonna do the giveaway, and because we're already like 30 minutes in, so let's go ahead and do our giveaway. Here's the hat. Here's all the names. So I'll shuffle her up. Let's see. To meet Lady Winchester. Yes. Yeah, come to Nashville and then let me know, because I mean we had a huge get together. Maybe not huge. I mean, it was us. Yes, please come and meet us. And we had a blast. I mean, we had burgers and beers and like pizza and beers, and yeah, come to Nashville. Let's get together. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to draw. I don't have any emails yet, so that's why I haven't gotten the gift cards yet. But so for the third place, $15 gift card, the winner is this one right here, is Emily Shirley. Emily Shirley, you have won the $15 gift card. So just private message me your email, and I will send that right on over to you. So, yes, they've already announced the dates for Nashville. It's in April of 2020. I think it's in early April, because I know it's after my husband's birthday. So, all right. And then so for the second place $20 gift card is Emery Hemsworth. You have won the $20 gift card from Amazon from me. So just, again, PM me your email address, and it is yours. For the first place winner of the $30 Amazon gift card is Wayward Nerd. You win. You got the $30 gift card. So just private message me your email and I will send that on over. Yes, ma'am. You, Nikki Becker. It's all yours. So just private message me your email and I will send it right on over to you. And yeah, swipey. So yes, you have won. And thank you everybody who entered. And that was a lot of fun. So, and I'm going to make a note who won what. You are so welcome, my dear. And you use that as you see fit. So Emery Hemsworth was actually, I'm going to have to watch this back because I know Wayward Nerd got the 30. All right. You are so welcome. I hope that you enjoy your gift card and get something that makes you happy because I wanted to give something back to you guys because you guys have literally made this possible. This blog, this little corner of the internet would not be what it is without you guys. And it is bigger than I ever thought it could possibly be. I started a blog. I started a blog to lurk. that was my goal, was to just lurk for supernatural stuff, and that's what I did for a really long time. And then it was like, well, put your stuff out there. Well, who's going to read it? Who? Why would anybody read it? Catherine created hers to lurk too, so I just like, who's going to read what I have to write, And then I put my first fic out there, and it got actually a pretty good response. So, and that was the fuel that kind of, Nikki started hers to lurk too. We're all lurkers. We were lurkers, and then now look at us. Look at us. Now we're all authors. And Nikki, I think, just finished her novel, which, congratulations. A drink for you. And anybody else that's had any kind of good stuff happen to you this week. So I'm drinking for you. Congratulations on the thing that you did. You are so welcome, my love. So if you've had anything fantastic happen to you this week, cheers. This drink is for you. Even if your only accomplishment this week was you got out of bed and you took your medication, good job. Good job for you. I'm dripping all over my pants. But yeah, so that was the giveaway. And if you guys have any questions, anything you want to know about anything I've written or what I've got coming down the pipe, I'll tell you, I've got because since what happened in Vegas was a big a bigger success than what I thought it would be, because I was just like, I'm just gonna put this out, see what happens, no big deal. And then everybody ended up loving it. I was like, wow. So I'm writing the prequel to what happened in Vegas right now. That is that's working on that, and then I have to write the what happened after Vegas. So I'm working on that, and then I'm working on chapter 13 of Off the Beaten Path I Reign. That one is taking a lot more time than what I thought it would, just because there's more of the show that I want to put into it. But then I realized putting more of the show, it makes it more time consuming, and then it doesn't make it, I feel like it doesn't really make it mine. It's just me rewriting the show for reading, and I'm just like, but there's some details in there that I want. So I'm just kind of cherry picking through episodes. And I have the end of it planned, but we're just in the meat of the story right now between Catelyn and Dean. So there's a lot more to go through. So that's what I have coming down the pipe, and I have not forgotten about Dare You to Move or the Dare You to Move Hours and what's the other one? Well, I'll just pull up the master list. And I have it saved in my drafts. That way I can post it whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, the last part of Bittersweet Symphony, which is actually written. I'm just adding a few more details, and then that's going to be ready to go very soon. Very soon. I still got my Kink Bingo card to fill out. Oh, and I just got I'm very excited about it. My Dean Bingo card. I just got it, like hot off the press. I got it. So we've got our other bingo card here that I'm going to fill out. I've got a Cuddling Square, a Western AU, a Sam Winchester, beer, accidental kiss, bed sharing, family, shapeshifter, driving, movie night, Jared Padalecki, torture, free space, mutual pining, case fic, slow burn, Impala, soulmates AU, Demon Dean. Demon Dean, he's my favorite. Salt and Burn, Roommates AU, Nightmare, The Bunker, Wearing the Other's Clothes, and a Coffee Shop AU. What bingo is that? It's called Supernatural Dean Bingo. I can share. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a really fun card. I've never written a Coffee Shop AU. And I've always heard about it, and I'm just like, that sounds like fun, but I don't know how that would work, but I'll figure it out. Yes, Demon Dean holds a special place in my heart. He is deeply misunderstood. You're getting yours, Nikki? Yeah, when did I don't remember when I submitted for mine, but oh, you have yours. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm super excited about this bingo card. And if you guys haven't and you want to submit for it, just type in SPN Dean Bingo and it'll come up. Because yeah, I'm super duper excited for this. I'm making sure I saved it because I'll forget. I saved it. All right, I'm gonna put that in my favorites. Okay. Oh, and I have something else that I wanted to show you guys because look. I'm back up this train, just this crazy train, just a little bit. All right. When I was a child, I was obsessed with Barbies. Was anybody else obsessed with Barbies? That was my go-to toy when I was small was Barbies. Okay. And I had a ton of them. Still have a few that are special, and they are put away in a bag for me to keep until the end of time. Dean is all I read, so excited there'll be all kinds of Dean stories for me. Yes, Dean is my favorite to write for obvious reasons. And so I say that to say that I was watching this YouTube video about Barbies, and let's see, and then I forget what the context of the video was, but they were talking about Barbies. And I was like, okay. And then they showed game developer Barbie, and I was like, oh my God, this Barbie looks like Charlie from Supernatural. I was like, I need this Barbie in my life. I'm a 30-year-old woman. And I was like, am I going to spend the money that I work for at my full-time job on a Barbie? The answer was yes. And she's here. So I'm going to show her to you. And then I'm going to show you what I'm working on for her because I have a problem. So, okay. This, my friends, is game developer Barbie. If you would notice, looking at her, and normally with my glasses on, it was pointed out to me that this doll This doll looks like me. She has red and black hair. And she's wearing underneath this lovely canvas jacket that she's wearing a gray tank top. You can't really see it, but she is wearing a gray tank top, and it says Control Alt Barbie on it. She's wearing faded jeans, and she has on white sneakers. She is awesome, and she is fan-freaking-tastic, and I love her. The only thing that she is missing is green eyes. I bought her because she looks like Charlie. She comes in the box, and I have my glasses on, and I realized this doll looks like me. And I was like, Mattel is stalking me. But she is awesome, and she has her accessories right over here, because Barbie always comes with accessories. She has her own laptop, her own teeny tiny laptop. She also has her own teeny tiny tablet. Because would you be a game developer without a tablet and a laptop? I ask you. So I say all this to preface the fact that I am making something for her, and because she is awesome, and I'll show it to you. It's not finished. It's in the process. However, this will be an Iron Throne from Game of Thrones when I am finished with it. I have the swords already set aside. I found them at Party City, and then this I made out of black paper and foam board that I got at Dollar Tree. So when this is all said and done, Barbie will have her own Iron Throne. I know, I can't wait to see it when it's finished either. I have to spray paint all the swords because this right here, this multicolored stuff is not going to work. I actually haven't even opened these, but yeah, they're all multicolored swords in here, and that's just not going to work. As a Queen of Nerds should have an Iron Throne. Yes, she absolutely should. And I said as soon as I bought her, I was like, I'm going to build her an Iron Throne, and that's what I'm doing. So I have like a bajillion of these swords that I found. I was looking for them at Dollar Tree, and they didn't have these at Dollar Tree. They just had plain old toothpicks, and I was just like, this is bullshit. And so she's gonna sit over here back on her Iron Throne. She's gonna have her own display when it's all said and done, because why shouldn't she? I mean, she's awesome. And Queen of all Nerds should in fact have an Iron Throne. But yeah, I went looking for them at Dollar Tree, and I dragged my husband to, where did I drag him? I dragged him to Dollar Tree. I dragged him to Big Lots and searched up and down every single aisle, and did not find these swords that I was looking for. And I was like, this is bullshit. Why is the one thing that I need not here? And he was like, it's going to be fine. We'll find it. And then I think we were getting ready to go home, and I was like, can we look at Target? And Target is crack. Okay. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's just crack. Spoiler alert, Target didn't have them either. So I was like, again, this is bullshit. This is such bullshit. And then I was going to go to Michael's, and on my break one day, because I have an hour lunch break. So that's enough time for me to eat and do other things. I can't go to Target anymore. Are you banned from Target just like I am? Yep. Damn them, and they're reasonably priced sometimes. Their stuff. Damn them and their stuff. Just walked out of Target. I walk into Target not planning to buy anything, and next thing I know, I'm leaving with half of their supply of everything. No, literally everything. I don't know what I'm going to need this, bunny wreath for, but I have it, and something like that. Or like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this watering can. I mean, I can't water my plants with it because my plants are too small. So my poor plants are too small for all that nonsense. Let's see. But I was like, you know what? I'll just go to Michael's, or not Michael's. I'll go to Party City. Cut out the middleman. Let's go to Party City. And then they were more honestly than what I wanted to pay for them. I wanted to pay $1 for them, but they did not have them. for $1. So fine, I spent 6 of my hard-earned dollars on swords for my Barbie's Iron Throne. I didn't tell the checkout lady that was for, because she would have looked at me like I'm nuts. So, but anyway, I have them, and they're going to be spray painted. At some point, I'm thinking about doing it today. I might do it on my next day off. Well, my next day off is little man's birthday. My little man is turning 5, and I might do it that Sunday. I don't know. No, I can't do it that Sunday. Sunday's when Game of Thrones comes on. Yes. Who else is excited for Game of Thrones to come back on? Like, who else has been waiting with bated breath? Like, I am so ready. And we're having like a Game of Thrones like party, like premiere party. You're so behind. Catch up. You gotta catch up, Catherine. Like, you just need to. It's so good. Like, so good. I love Game of Thrones. And so that's what we got coming on. Never watched it. Like Sam, I want to read the books. I had the first 2 books. I just haven't read them yet because I wanted to wait till the show was over. Well, I was going to start reading them. And then when I found out that season 8 was going to be the last season, I was like, oh, I'll just wait until I was going to read them. Like, I think I was in like season 7 or season 6. And I was like, yeah, I should probably start reading the books. And then, so I got the first 2, which is Game of Thrones and Clash of Clans. No, not Clash of Clans. Clash of Kings. Clash of Clans is a game that my friend developed. So, you see Clash of Clans, that's my friend. Anywho, already signed by Jason Momoa. Oh, Jason Momoa. Oh my God, he is so hot. Aquaman. Whew. He went from nice to meet you, sir, I'll have her home at 9 to the ocean's not going to be the only thing that's wet tonight. He's ginormous. Yes, he is. He is huge. And like, if you've seen him next to Emilia Clarke, and I think Emilia Clarke is my size. Yeah, he's a fucking giant. Like, he looks so jacked. It looks like he doesn't even need bodyguards. Like, him having bodyguards is like having like the 2 like it was like a meme that was going around. It was like, one day I want to look so jacked that my bodyguards look like the mini bosses you have to beat before you get to me. And I'm like, that's Jason Momoa walking with his bodyguards. So, yeah, we're really excited about that. The only one in the house that doesn't watch Game of Thrones is my husband. Oh, really? And oh man, that means you've seen it. Well, duh, because you got the box set signed by him. Boy, ugh. Is he really difficult to look at because he just looks so handsome? Catherine? It's just really difficult to look at because he's so handsome. Would totally get with him, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, my husband doesn't watch Game of Thrones. He's the only one in the house that doesn't watch it. We actually got my dad into it, and the only reason my dad got into it is because he wanted to know how Arya got back to. Oh, nope, can't say it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But yeah, he wanted to know more about Arya's story, so that was why he wanted to watch it when we could have explained it in 20 minutes. My coworker couldn't deal with how beautiful he is. So that sounds like me and Chloe. That sounds like me and Chloe because I'm her handler and she's my handler. Like we're like this. Like we're so solid. Like when one is weak, the other is strong, and then when the other one is weak, the other is strong. You know, we're just like this. We're just like this. We just prop each other up. So yeah, that was totally me and Chloe, and I felt bad because I didn't get to go in the line with her when she met Kim and Brianna. That's who she met, and because I was in the costume contest, and she was like, "You have to do it," because I was female Castiel, and I had a flip phone, and everything, because they were just like, what's your favorite line from the show? And it wasn't my favorite line from the show, but it makes my mom laugh, was the this isn't funny, Dean, the voice says I'm almost out of minutes. So it makes her laugh every single time. So, and then just Cass's deadpan delivery, because neither of us would be able to keep our shit together. Yeah, he's it's hard to keep your shit together around him. Like, I'm surprised I kept it together as well as I did when I met him, because but meeting him like in the wild, so at like in Austin at his brewery, would have been just like, talk about tears. Like, I would just be like, I love you so much, and I love your family, and your wife is so pretty, and your children are all so gorgeous. And he would have just been like, just get out of here, you're drunk. Get out of here, you're drunk. And what was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. But oh yeah, Game of Thrones. That's what I was talking about. Game of Thrones. Let's see. But, yep, we're gonna have a big premiere party for it, and yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't know what I'd do if I actually met Danielle. I'd just be like, probably just stare at her because she's so pretty. Be like, your children are so beautiful, and you're so beautiful, and I love your Instagram. That'd probably be the extent of the conversation, because I wouldn't be able to say anything else to her. I don't want to scream in his face or pass out. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'd just be like, oh. I just can't imagine screaming in his face. I wouldn't be able to form words. Either that, or just I'd probably black out and say something really stupid like, I love you so much. Though I'm sure he hears that all the time. Drinking wine, in case anybody was curious, because these live streams usually bleed over into my drinking time, which is 5. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I started at 4, so it's fine. Poured myself a drink right before I started. Oh, goodness. So I don't have anything to watch tonight. The Walking Dead's over with. Outlander's on hiatus. I love Outlander. Oh my god, I love Outlander. Probably gonna end up watching some more Supernatural. Either that or finish Barbie's Iron Throne. One of them. My office is all clean now. So that's what Mama Wesson and I did on Thursday, was clean my office, because I'm sure you guys have seen the pictures, but like right by my window, which is over here on this side, it was just lined with just like stuff that had to be like put away. It's not like it was garbage or anything. And I might have a slight hoarding tendency, especially about books. I have 40 million books on this one stand right over here that I need to read. And it's crazy how many are in here that I have not read, because I forgot I had them. So, but the one that is on top of this little display that I have going on over here is the Supernatural Men of Letters Bestiary, which I have. And then I've got my moose and my squirrel and my giraffe. And then my boss gave all the girls these bears for Valentine's Day. And his name is Alistair. So we have Alistair the bear. Ha ha. And we've got Cass the giraffe, Sam the moose, and Dean the squirrel. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I tell myself. I'm starting a library. I'm starting my legacy. My mom has a library. I'm not pregnant, nor do I plan to be pregnant at any point, at any time soon. I mean, I want kids, but just not right now. But yes, my mom, I have a library, and that's what I'm working on, is building my library. how else am I supposed to make it through life without all 1,600, freaking True Blood books? I mean, hello? I watched the show. I gotta read the books. I haven't made it through the first one. I'm sorry. A failure at that, but I did get I have all Lord of the Rings books. I have, God, I have so many books. Just from what I can see over here, I have like a whole section dedicated to supernatural books. I've got like John Winchester's journal. I've got the Family Don't End with Blood book. I've got Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting, and then I forget what the other one is. Like the lore or like the psychology of supernatural or something like that. I don't remember. I saw it on Amazon. It was dirt cheap. I got it because that's what I do. But yeah, looking at me right now, I've got the Lord of the Rings books. I've got the Magical World of Harry Potter, Lone Survivor by Marcus Luttrell. I've got the Helter Skelter book, Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. She wrote Gone Girl and Sharp Objects. And I've got A Stolen Life by J.C. Dugard. And I've got a Judy Blume book. I love Judy Blume. Like, always and forever, I will love Judy Blume. And then I've got The Giver, which I read in like middle school, I think. Yeah, I think that was middle school curriculum. But anywho, and then I watched the movie and I realized Alexander Skarsgård was in it. And, well, we all know how I feel about Alexander Skarsgård. I love him so much. Yeah, that's just what I had facing me. And then I've got these origin stories that are actually pretty interesting. Can I get to them? I don't know if I can. Hold on. They're really cool, so I want to show them to you. Hold on a second. He's yummy. Yes, he is. Oh my God. Yes, he is. Hold on just a second. Let's see. All right. Got him. They're like these Disney origin stories, which, I'm a sucker for origin stories. So we've got Ursula, which is Poor Unfortunate Soul. And then we've got Maleficent, who is my favorite Disney villain of all time. Always and forever, and it's the mistress of all evil. And we've got the Evil Queen from Snow White, fairest of them all. And then we've got Beast from Beauty and the Beast. It's called The Beast Within. And then we've got Mother Gothel from Tangled, and it's called Mother Knows Best. So, and then now that I spun that thing around, I've got, so the Supernatural shelf has John Winchester's journal, Bobby Singer's Guide to Hunting, Family Don't End with Blood, and a book of monsters, spirits, demons, and ghouls. And then I've got Girl on the Train, The Walking Dead, The Fall of the Governor, Part 2. And I've got Winter Song, Darker by E.L. James, because I liked 50 Shades of Grey. Don't think less of me for liking 50 Shades of Grey. Nobody read it for the plot. I'm just saying. Nobody read it because it was well written. Nobody read it because it's going to win a Pulitzer Prize, okay? We all know why we read it. Those of us that read it, we know why. and then I've got Once Upon a Dream, which I like it too. Okay, thank God. Once Upon a Dream, which is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, and it was like, what if she had never woken up from the curse or something like that. So I'm going to put these back where they go. So hold on just a second. Yes, I like 50 Shades of Grey. Hold on. I have to go. All right, Catherine, you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. And then I turned the thing so I could see what other books I have on here because I just like talking about books. We've got the Vampire Lestat series, which is Interview with a Vampire, Vampire Lestat, The Tale of the Body Thief, and Queen of the Damned. We've got Alice in Wonderland. We've got Dracula by Bram Stoker, Mini Shopaholic, which is part of the Shopaholic books, which I loved. Where the Heart Is, which was a book before it was a movie. And then we've got Vampire Diaries series, which was filmed not too far from where I live. And I am in an episode. If you watch the episode Founders Day, I think is what it is. And then the mayor's wife is talking. She's on stage. And if you look like close to the stage and you see a red ponytail, that's me. So I'm in an episode of the Vampire Diaries. So I think that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun watching how they film stuff because I'm insanely curious about how things are filmed. So getting to see it filmed was pretty cool. And then you get to see, all the actors, in their element. And so that was pretty cool. And then my brother was in a few episodes too, but I'm not sure if you could see him. But then you can actually see my first car in one of the episodes. I haven't been able to find it, but that was pretty cool because they needed like dark colored cars. And my first car was a 2001 Escape, and it was like a dark green color. So they needed darker color. And my brother was driving the car at the time, so he was like, "Yeah, you can use my car," and they paid him extra money to have his car in the background. And then what else do we have? We have Eat, Pray, Love. And then we've got one of the American Girl books. Because I used to love American Girl. I actually still do. I have 2 of the dolls. You can see part of my bed. Right over there. Right there. Part of my bed. Oh, well. We do our best here. We do our best. Does anybody have any questions? Anything you want to ask me? I like questions. I can't tell. Or I can talk about books some more. Talk about what the other books I have on this shelf are. It's a rotating shelf kind of thing. I think it's meant for DVDs, but I put books on it because all my movies are packed away. They've been packed away for quite some time. Let's see what's going on over here. And don't forget, if I announced your name, for the giveaway, be sure to private message me your email so I can get you the gift card as soon as humanly possible. I can't wait to give them away for you guys. Let's see, what else do I have on the shelf? Just because I'm curious too. Okay. Let's see, we've got a whole book dedicated to vampires. I like vampires. What can I say? Number of the Stars, which is another book that I read in middle school, I think. Ghost Stories, Wicked Girl, which I haven't read, and in a Dark Wood, got another Vampire Diaries book. We got Gone Girl, and then The Life and Times of Gregory Rasputin, which is another thing that I like. Is the Romanov dynasty. It's another interest of mine. Let's see. What else? But yeah, those are all the books that there's some of the books that I found while I was cleaning up. I found a bunch of other ones, but they're now put away, and we'll hopefully have a shelf when we buy a house because we're trying to buy a house, and there's just like nothing to be had right now. So, got a message. It just pinged in my ear. So Yep, we're house hunting right now. It's been kind of crazy just trying to find something, one, that we can afford, and two, that like is worth having, you know what I mean? See my entire setup right here. It's a little messy, but like I said, we try our best here. We try our best. And by we, I mean me, myself, and I. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I've got going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It was good for all of you to show up. Thank you very much. And I will talk to all of you very, very soon. Again, I'm hoping to have the last part to Bittersweet Symphony out for you guys very soon. And then chapter 13 of Off the Beaten Path I Reign. So again, thanks guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Bye.